Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is episode 7 of your Detroit Red Wings franchise mode. As in today's episode, we're here trying to make a couple more big moves. Not just that, we're here in season 3 with the 2021-22 season as we're looking to improve. From last year, we were not a very good team. Just didn't have that great look that we really wanted to, and we really did change it up. Like, we picked up some big players in Philip Deneau and Anthony Duclair. We also tried to pick up some defensemen, but it kind of just stayed the same. Andrei Syorkin will begin his first full year in, as unfortunately his entry contract did kind of come into play, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. You can't fix everything you want to do. So we are going to have to deal with Syorkin's contract in like 2 years' time. But, I mean, we have a pretty good amount of money right now. I mean, it's going to come back to bite us in the ass. It's going to be like the Leon Draisaitl thing where they wasted a year of his contract as well. I thought it was 25 games, but I guess it's like you have to play 10 or more, something like that. But we're not looking like a bad team this year. I'm really excited for the way that this team is going to play out, but we do need to trade away some players. And they're the cancer players. The players that are not looking very happy, and we kind of need to get rid of them. Like Evgeny Chevy and Rasmussen. Two guys that just don't fit the scheme of the team. And two players that have huge potential are just ruining the team's chemistry. And the reason why is just we don't have room on the team. Like, we just, in general, don't have room. We have Tyler Bertuzzi up there. We have Zadina. We have Mantha. We have Fabbri. We have a ton of young guys that are playing up in that top 6 that are really kind of taking away the time from our other young guns that we have, like Rasmussen and stuff like that. So we are going to make some big trades here in today's episode to kind of help the team out, surrounded with some good players. I wanted to try to keep Evgeny Chevy, but, I mean, if you take a look how unhappy he is, he's really not happy with it. And, it's ice time, not liking where he's at right now as a player, and I understand. He's not happy with the way that this team is performing, so we're going to ship out Rasmussen and Chevy. Also, we're going to ship out Adam Ernie because, I mean, well, he might be able to actually fit on the team. We might actually be able to put him on the third line alongside of Bozak, so we might be doing that. So Rasmussen, Chevy. Actually, how happy is Ernie here? He's neutral. He's neutral with the team. We're also going to be getting rid of Timoshov, who's been playing in the AHL this year. He's just a guy that's not really worth it on the team anymore, so we're also going to be getting rid of him. And what we're going to do is pick up a couple picks. We're going to pick up a couple picks from a non-Eastern Conference team that actually has enough money to kind of take him in and stuff like that. And could be a use of these players. We want these players to be used and used in their proper way, and it looks like they could play almost in that top 6, for Christ's sakes, that they get thrown on this team. So Dallas Stars looking like a perfect team for a trade subject. I don't know if they want to trade away that first, but yeah, they don't want to trade it away. So we are going to have to pick up a first-round draft pick. That's just the way that this deal is going to have to be, is we're going to have to trade away the first-round draft pick, and it's going to have to be a team that would like to trade away their first-round draft pick, which is looking like it's a very difficult task as it is. So we're just going to check every single team, see who wants to trade away their first round draft pick, and see who will be willing to do that. So Philly, yes, Philly will be willing to trade away their first round draft pick. So a first, second, and third, Chevy and Rasmussen are two high quality prospects. Two guys that were drafted in the first round, one guy that was drafted in the top 10. So very good potential wise there. So we'll take away the second. We'll just do a first and a third. I know it's a no-brainer, but we get a first-round draft pick and a third, and they weren't going to take it either way. So there we go. So 2 players off the team now. Now with the other 2 players there, Timoshov, we're going to be making a trade. So we'll just hit best lines. We'll come back and edit the lines later. So Adam Ernie, yes, we want him playing on the team. That is going to be for sure. Yes, we could even make up for Timoshov and maybe play him up on the lineup, but he is already, I think he's already so pissed off about not being in the lineup. Yeah, he's so unhappy. It's going to be very hard to make his trade value kind of go back up. And we're not trading away Adam Ernie, and we are going to be needing a depth. Well, know what we're going to do, we're going to keep Timoshov. We're just going to trade away Rasmussen and Chevy right now. We're going to call up Timashov. He could play on that fourth line, and we'll see if that fourth line gets minused off or anything. Because if it does, then we're going to have to do another deal. But if it doesn't, then we won't worry about it. And we'll try to keep Timashov in the lineup. Because I like the guy. He's a good player. I feel like he definitely belongs on the team. Just if he doesn't belong with the line, oh, he does. Okay, perfect. So he belongs with Bozak and Ernie. That's perfect. We want Brennan Dillon up on the first pair and Hronek with Cholowski. Power play. We have actually no right-handers. I actually been noticing that we have barely any right-handers. We have a lot of left-handers and no right-handers, but for Ryan Strome, which is pretty fucking nuts that we don't have any big right-handed defensemen on the team. So, kind of crazy. But we're going to be kind of fixing it over the span of a couple of years. So, Timashov playing on the power play, PK, I mean, I guess. But I think the way that it's going to have to be is Bertuzzi up with Bozak, Denal with Timashov, Mort Steiner. I don't know why they put Mort Steiner here. He's not a good PK guy. He's not good defensively. I'd rather have Hronek there instead because he's going to be better defensively than fucking Snyder is. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I know we want to give him special teams time, but he's not good defensively to do that job yet. So he's young. I think it's his first official year in the NHL, and we're already trying to give him that amount of time. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't think it's time for him to really get that full amount of time yet. He still has to develop a little bit, right? Like, I mean, I think it is. Like, he had a great year down the AHL. Fantastic year down the AHL, but oh, he did play for us last year. Okay, sweet. He played 60 minutes of time each game, and he didn't really develop too much, so that kind of fucking sucks. But we don't want to replace Hronek or any of those guys with more Snyder. I love the Snyder, but okay, we're going to need to sign a lot of depth players before we start today's episode. Also, I'm going to fix the webcam a little bit, tilt you guys down so you're not seeing so much headspace. Also, brand new news that just came out. I'm also going to be buying a camera, my first official camera, which I'm going to be really excited about. My parents are going to be helping me out. I think they're paying for half of it, is what I was asking for my birthday. And I was thinking like last night, because I'm in my film industry, of course, and I want to start becoming kind of a photographer and stuff like that, kind of become my own kind of business sort of thing. So I'm planning on making like a whole shit ton of documentaries, kind of some skits and stuff like that with my buddies and stuff like that, which I think is going to be an absolute blast. I'm really excited about that, and we'll see how that all goes. But yeah, I'm really excited for how that will all turn out and stuff like that. I'll be making another channel for that, because all my Patreon on the radio stuff, it's my main channel. I don't want to make it my career website. So I will definitely be making another website for that, or another channel for that for sure. Once I do make the channel and stuff like that, and once I start producing some content on there, you guys can go check it out. It's definitely going to be, I'm thinking of an Edmonton Oilers documentary. Thinking of some other documentaries as well, just some funny ones and shit like that, just kind of making them funny and stuff like that, which hopefully they all go pretty well. I think it'll be pretty cool to do that type of stuff. So we'll see how it all goes, but it's gonna be it'll be in future. It'll be in like the very, very well future that I start doing that stuff. I still got to go over a couple plans and stuff like that, and figure out the kinks and everything like that. But right now, let's get focused into the video. So Jordan McIsaac, we need you playing, because you're a big top four defenseman that we could possibly use in the future of this team. And then forward wise, we do have that two guys here, and Albin Grew and Jonathan Bregan. But I don't think that Jonathan Bregan guy is not going to really be too much. He's 21 years old and still a 64 overall. He's not developing like the way I want him to develop. So Mantha there. We still want Fabbri up on that first line, and we want Denal on that line. There we go. Perfect. Let's start the season off for the Detroit Red Wings. Also, I'd like to say thank you guys for all the support in the last couple videos. This overwhelming support for this Detroit Red Wings series has been absolutely nuts, and I like to just say thank you guys for all that overwhelming support and stuff like that. It's been an absolute blast doing the series, and I'm hoping we continue to dominate this year and have a really good year for the Detroit Red Wings. There's two big prospects. We have Brad Lambert and Shane Wright. in the draft this year. So 2 huge offensive prospects this year. That's if we do bad. If the team overperforms and we do really good this year, then fantastic. We get some good picks, but we'll really have to see how the team does, because I'm not too sure. It's always weird how EA works. And if we overperform, that's great. I think the way that this year is going to work is if we get this first line going this year with Fabbri, Larkin, and Mantha, which they've been performing almost every year, top notch. But we need every other line playing good and good defensively. We need everyone playing great. And if we don't get that, then it's not going to be a good year for the boys. It's going to be a very bad year. So we're really going to have to see how this team will perform and how well we will play throughout the season if we can continue this winning path that we're kind of already started on here for the boys, as we're 3-3. But I mean, if we're gonna lose games, then guys like Phillip Danault and Anthony Duclair and maybe even Ryan Strome, I might be opening to trade him away as well. Might be on the block and stuff like that, because of the fact that we want to keep this team young. We still want to build it from within. That's definitely a goal for me, is to build this team from within. Zadina, you want to talk about your ice times concerns? I agree. We will definitely fix that up for you, Zadina. You're our young prospect stud for the team, so we really need you producing at full pace right now. Fabio, you're fucking... Dude, fuck off. Persuade. Dude, you've been playing top-notch fucking time every fucking year. You play top power play time. You play fucking everything, dude. Fuck off. You used to be a fucking nobody, and we made you into somebody. So, fuck off, man. You don't need to be that everything for the team. How much fucking time on the ice? We're only getting 15? Yeah, but you're not a huge superstar, though. That's the fucking thing. You're not a huge superstar. I thought you were playing... Yeah, you're playing first time. Fucking... Fuck off. You're a dumbass, dude. I don't know why you gotta be such a greedy cunt. I'm even gonna demote you a little bit because you're being an asshole. Timashov, instead of Timashov, we're gonna put Zadino up on that PK instead, so Zadina could get a little bit. So that's about 17, 18 minutes there you just upgrade him for. So that should be a good average on ice for Zadina. Give him some extra ice time. And the Detroit Red Wings, we're in a solid spot right now. We're in a wild card position. I'm happy to help you, Zadina, anytime, buddy. We're not doing too bad right now. We're playing good hockey. A lot of people want Phillip Danault, which is good to know. When we want to trade the guy away, we can definitely easily get rid of him, which will be nice. But the Detroit Red Wings, if we really want to make it into the playoffs this year, we got to start pacing ourselves and getting some big wins. And we get 2 big wins there against the Jets and the Nashville Predators. There we go, boys. There's the wins that we need to see. And there's a loss there. We always get the win and then losing. It always seems to be that way, where we just go up and down. I mean, it always goes that way for the Detroit Red Wings. So another loss there against the... I don't think this year is our year. I think we're playing good this year, but for us, I don't think it's our year to really be making it in this year. And maybe train away a guy like Robby Fabbri. Maybe like doing, not like a rehaul of players, but getting a shit ton of picks wouldn't be a bad idea for the team. And in that idea, like, Fabbri is only on a no trade clause. He just wants to be traded to a playoff team, if anything. Same with Ryan Strome, same with Danault. So if we do make some trades, we know who to go after and we know who to trade. So let's see who's kind of doing bad. We're still simulating. We're simulating up to trade deadline. So Larkin, another fantastic season for this guy. 21 points. Mantha having a great... Ooh, that line's not having a good year. We're going to switch it up a little bit. Zadino there. We'll have Fabbri with Strome and Bertuzzi. Heroes. The second, third line's not doing too bad. The fourth line's not doing too bad. The second line was horrible. Syorkin is not playing well with Dylan. And... we need to upgrade more Snyder, I think. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have more Snyder with Syorkin, Dylan with Bowie, and we're going to go with that pairing. Because I like Hronek and Cholowski. I like that pairing. They're always a really good pairing, but I think Mort Snyder needs a little bit more time. So we're going to throw him up on Syorkin. I know it's not going to be the best defensive line in the league, but I feel like they should be a good pairing because that upgrades Mort Snyder to a 30, upgrades Syorkin to, like, what is he, an 84 right now? So an 87 overall. That's a pretty good goddamn pairing, if you ask me, between Syorkin and Mort Snyder. So I think that should be a good pairing to prolong each other. Zadina, man, I don't care how you're performing out there, buddy, but we need you to perform a little bit better. This team kind of had expectations this year. This team really did. It kind of had high expectations, and it's definitely not showing there. We have a lot of players struggling, like Bertuzzi, like Hronek, like fucking Fabbri, like Zadino. There's a lot of players that are not performing to their best this season. I think a lot of those players need to go elsewhere and go to different teams. I think that's going to be the best idea for a lot of those players, and for us to load up in this big draft. Because with Brad Lambert and with fucking those types of big players out there, I feel like going after those big players would definitely be something huge for the Detroit Red Wings. Oh my god, why is my nose so itchy? But this team is a very good team on paper. It's just, it's not performing to what we really want it to perform to. Like, look at Bertuzzi this year. 13 points this season in 27 games to start the season off. Ryan Strome has 16 points. He's not doing very well. Fabbri, 19 points in 25 games. He's producing like always. But I mean, this team is just, it's not producing as well as we thought it would be. It's struggling. That's for sure. Fuck, man. We are not having a good season this year. Really are just, we're losing ourselves this year. We're second last in the division. We are losing games left and right. Yeah, it's time to blow up the team again. We need a veteran. William Kessler, disagree. We have a ton of fucking leadership on the team. He's going to be the next fucking guy that's going to be out. I know. Can you fuck off? Why are people inviting me to Fortnite? I have not played fucking Fortnite in forever. Disagree. Fuck off, William Kessler. You know what? We're firing him. Actually, he's actually making the team bad. We're going to keep him on the team for this year. And then next year, we're going to hire a new coach. I don't care if he gets really... Oh my god, Cholowski, what the fuck is happening to you guys? What's happening, guys? Team performance, yeah. We're having a real bad season this year, man. This has been a bad season. Really bad season this year. But I mean, what else can we do? There's really nothing we can do. There's nothing we can fix up with the team. It's just something that we kind of have to watch and go through right now. Boston, are you a playoff team? Because if you're a playoff team, then I will definitely... Yeah, you guys are a playoff team. So Ryan Strome has been struggling this year, and I'm just going to straight up make the deal. I am going to straight up make the deal for you guys. Guys can take Ryan Strome. I can really care less right now. We need to start making some moves, and we need to start doing some shit. And that was the very first big deal of the year. They gave us a first round draft pick and from Boston. They're going to be a playoff team, so good for them. Latunov could play there. But right now, we really need to shake up this team. This franchise really needs to shake up. We're going to trade away a lot of the older guys on this team, and we're going to go back to being young again. Right? We're keeping Larkin, and we're building it through those guys. And I think we're going to keep Bertuzzi. I feel like Bertuzzi can have a bounce back season. He's having a rough year this season, but I feel like a lot of those guys that we locked up on big contracts, we're going to keep them. Right? Like guys like Cholowski and Hronek, Mort Schneider, all these guys are just having really rough seasons this year. They're happy with the way that the team is playing. They played on this team before. They don't want to see this team struggle, right? They don't want to see it struggle like this. But Zadina, players like Dano and Fabbri and Duclair, guys like that can just get the fuck out of here, right? Those guys are not too important to us. We really don't need those types of players on the team anymore. So we're going to get a lot. I know, Larkin. I agree with you. I agree. I don't want to disagree with the captain right now, but I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to disagree with Dylan Larkin right now because of the fact that this year, I'm just going to tell you guys, it's going to be a rebuilding year. We're going to have a rough year this year. I thought the team was going to be a lot better than what it was, and it did not play to that. We are having probably one of the... And see, this is the thing that really pisses me off with EA, because the last couple years, we've had the worst statistical team in the league, but somehow we always play better than what we are worth. And it pisses me off because then shit like this happens because and then the whole team somehow just falls apart. Like how does this make sense that we're having this bad of a season this year when our first season with the team we actually didn't do that bad. And then the second time we did even better. Now this time we're fucking even worse this year. Like it is a seriously bad season, and I don't want to trade a third round pick just to get another pick. That's a joke. Get out of here, bro. Does a second for Tyler Bozak? Does that work? No, it does not. Fuck me. Just take the deal, guys. Just take the goddamn deal. A fourth for a second. There we go. Tyler Bozak's gone. Christopher N, you get to play now. I don't know why you're getting upset that he left because now you're getting time to play hockey. So I don't know why you're upset. You get time to play on the team, and you get to play on that second line. We're also going to trade away Timashov and Ernie. Well, we're going to play Timashov higher up in the lineup. That's what we're going to do with Timashov. He's going to go and play higher up in the lineup. So he's going to get more time there. Just fucking best science here, man. I don't give a shit. I really don't give a rat's ass. You guys just fix the fucking lineups. Deal with it. Like, I don't know why I have to always implement the fucking rookies in. Like, McIsaac's only like a overall lower than everybody else. I don't know why the hell are you not playing him. So right now, I think we have the worst record in the league. We statistically have the best lottery chance to win the Brad Lambert lottery, which is just crazy that we're having this bad of a season this year to the point where we're going to have maybe the number 1 overall pick. That's fucking nuts this year. That is crazy, boys. Well, Philip Deneau, first round draft pick and a second round draft pick for next year. You know what? Vancouver, are you a playoff team this year? You're a contender. You have a winning record. Yeah, Philip Deneau. Goodbye, buddy. See you later, buddy. See you later, Philip Deneau. As we just picked up another player to add to the team. Frederick Gaucher, call you up to put you in the lineup. Look at this team. It's just falling apart even more now. Timoshov, yeah, we'll just keep you down there. We just been trading away a lot of our centermans. A lot of our centermans have actually been leaving the team more than anything right now. But Brigham, get you back in there, and hopefully McIsaac's a 70. No, he's not a 77 overall yet. Almost a 77 overall. But this team, man, I feel bad for the Detroit Red Wings this year. Worst team in the league from what we were in the last 2 years. We looked like we were developing into one of the best teams. We had one of the best first lines in the league. We had just everything kind of going for us. We had a lot of players really playing good hockey. And then this year, it just kind of hit us like a Mack truck. It really did. And I don't know what to say about this team, but it's been a rough season for the Red Wings. It really has been. And it sucks. It really does suck that we've been having this rough of a season. Because I love this Detroit Red Wings team. It's been my baby for the past little bit. But, here we go. We're on a little bit of a winning streak now. Kind of bad timing. Like, really bad timing. But, I mean, at least these guys get a little bit more happy because we're actually winning some games now. We're on a little bit of a winning streak here for the Detroit Red Wings. Damn. We're on a pretty good fucking winning streak, too. And we had another win. 2, 4, 6, 8 wins in a row. Holy fuck, the Detroit Red Wings are ripping it up near a trade deadline. Fuck me. And then a big loss here against the Chicago Blackhawks. It's not going to be a well of worth of me fucking keeping the team right now here, guys. You guys are still, we're still going to be doing a lot of trades right now. And that's just going to be the fact of the matter. We're still going to be doing a lot of trades coming up here. And a lot of trades I don't want to do, but it's something that we have to do and have to fix up this team because right now we're the worst team in the NHL. So we're going to make this video long, guys. It's going to be a very long episode as, oh my god, the Anaheim Ducks are even worse than us. We only have the 3rd spot in the NHL. So Anaheim, man, they're having a fucking bad season. but right now we're third. So we're going to do some trades, but before that, we're going to check out the stats. We're going to make this video a bit longer. We're going to do some, actually, you know what? We're going to keep the team the way that it is. I'm probably going to end the episode here, and then what we'll do in the next episode is simulate the rest of the season, and then, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to simulate the rest of the season in the next video, get up to the lottery, do the draft, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. Do all that in the next video, but for right now, guys, probably going to sign off here soon. Not yet. We're going to take a look at players that we're going to want to trade away and stuff like that, and who we want to keep on the team. Mantha, of course, is a no-brainer. We're going to keep him. That's a no-brainer. But Fabbro, he's just not having a good season. We're getting rid of him. That's for sure. Duclair. Bertuzzi's having a bad year, but I feel like he could bounce back. So Fabbro, Duclair. I'm thinking even Timashov and some of the depth players we'll definitely be getting rid of. And then also Brennan Dillon. Philip Grubauer, we haven't really checked him throughout the season, but he's been having a very, very bad season. So comment down below if we should be trading Grubauer or not. I feel like it's a very rare chance that we're going to get a goaltender on the team. So I think Grubauer is definitely going to be a guy that we keep until he asks to be traded. But for right now, guys, let's take a look at who we can pick up for prospects and stuff like that, because that's what we're going to be focusing on is prospects. So if you guys see any prospects that you guys have liked or have played with or anything like that and have developed into pretty good players for your team, comment that down below. We're looking for some NHL ready kind of players that can join the team and develop well with the Detroit Red Wings over a good amount of time. So you guys comment that down below on which players we should pick up. If we were a good playoff team, there would actually been a pretty good amount of players to pick up for the team. But since we're not a playoff team, we're unfortunately cannot pick up Kaapo Kakko. Maybe this is a guy that we go after who's been struggling this year for the New York Rangers, who is at a fucking dismal 25 points this year. Maybe Kaapo Kakko is a guy that we can go after. Kind of same type of player as Philip Zadino, though. So I'd rather be going after some, Braden Point. Maybe a guy that we could potentially go after. I mean, a lot of trade values, probably not. But if you guys see anybody, comment down below. But for right now, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Adios, amigos.